Hey there, Don Wilson here. First and foremost, thank you very much for your time. I know you're busy, so I can get right into it. Today, I want to present to you a course. I'm going to show you through the members area and give you a full, thorough review of it. It's actually, I think, one of the most amazing opportunities I've ever seen. For anyone that's a beginning marketer to an incredibly advanced marketer, this course is going to get results for you. It's a really unique method that my girlfriend Rachel's been using to get tons of consistent sales month after month with no design costs, no ad costs, no inventory, no risk, none of that, just consistent sales. She does it with a very unique method. And anybody that's running paid traffic, anybody that's doing on-demand platform, Shopify, anybody that's trying to build their own brand or doing any e-commerce at all, this will absolutely increase profitability on what you're doing and absolutely help you. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop right into the members area in just a second, but let me show you what I mean by no design costs and how ugly a design can be and work. Here's one that you're going to see inside of a case study video that's inside the course. There's tons more, so I'm comfortable pulling one out to show you. I just want you to kind of get in your head to see how ugly the design can be to make this work. Now, this is a mug that sells every single week, several of them every single week. Actually, the mug sold thousands of dollars without a single cent spent on a design. Obviously, it's super ugly, and not a single penny spent on paid advertising. I do paid advertising all the time. This mug, I don't think would convert on paid advertising. Maybe it would, but I would design something better. But this is a completely different way to do it. If it's a great design, it'll work even better. But I'm going to show you inside the members area. This design made, probably over a couple $1,000s. It's one of tons of different designs that no money was spent on and no ads were spent on. So let me hop into here and I'll explain how this method works. This is a low-hanging system. It's inside the members area. It's basically just a step-by-step base system on how to go out there and leverage all the most trafficked websites in the world that are searchable for e-commerce marketplaces. Now, Gearbubble, for example, our Alexa ranking is like 17,000 or 16,000. It keeps going up and up and up and up. Every single month we get higher and higher. But like eBay is like 7, Amazon is like 4. So the amount of traffic that some of the biggest platforms out there, especially Amazon, just our traffic pales in comparison. We have hundreds of thousands of hops. Shopify's traffic pales in comparison to Amazon's traffic. They're just a big behemoth. There's a lot of courses out there, especially in the last few years, for on-demand and for e-commerce with Shopify and different things. But Amazon is still 20, 30 times bigger than everybody else. So let's just go ahead and go into it. I'm going to show you how she takes advantage of Amazon, how she takes advantage of eBay and all the different sites out there for no cost to her and sells all these same on-demand products, basically just leveraging their searchable marketplaces in very smart ways. Like you saw that other design, you can have real ugly stuff sell, and it doesn't cost any money to scale, and it doesn't cost any money for this to start working. So let me just go ahead and get into it. There's an introduction phase in here about the course, about the overall process. It's a step-by-step method. Step 1, launch on Gearbubble after you find a design. That's not actually step 1, but you kind of get the process. Is we go get a design, do some market research, go figure out keywords and different things that we want to rank for that people are actually searching for, and we put our mugs up on platforms in a very strategic way to get tons of free sales over and over. So she's going to go through step 1, finding proven concepts, how she does it. Step 2, making a great design. I think this is going to help a lot of people that don't have thousands of dollars to spend on designs. Like getting a really good campaign on an on-demand platform that focuses on social newsfeed PPC, you got to have a really awesome design. It's the reality of it. You can get some funny, witty ones to work, but 9 out of 10 times you're going to be competing against other people that have a really great design, so you're going to have to spend like 50 to 75 bucks. She has ways to do it with stock photos. She has ways to do it with text-based designs. I can tell you with exact confidence, like 95 to 99% of her designs, all spun text-based designs, and she makes tons of money doing this. So make sure you go through the actual make a great design. Some of the videos are, it's really short in some of this, but it's really valuable. If you imagine not ever having to pay for design costs ever again, that is something that is a reality inside of this step 2. She's got apps that do it, stock photo places, and some of this stuff won't work with PPC because the designs, honestly, to me are ugly and they won't respond to the market. But you'd be surprised some of the cartoony stuff that can sell and does sell super well over on these searchable networks. Then you just launch it using Gearbubble.com. The reason why that she launches it with Gearbubble, other than it's my site, she wants to support me, is that we have lots of different mock-ups that you can use for the different images inside of Gearbubble that you can put up on Amazon, you can put up on Etsy, you can put up on eBay, you can put up every single place out there. And most every place is going to rank you based on a lot of different factors, which she goes in on the other steps. And the amount of high resolution mockups that you have is a factor for that. So our site helps quite a bit with that. Finding keywords. Rachel's really good at what I would call basic SEO. She's not like somebody that's doing $1 million a month with SEO or some huge, massive amount, but she doesn't got inventory, doesn't have risk, and she does simple stuff over and over, repeatable, that works every single time. So you want to know how she goes out and finds the keywords. I don't know SEO at all. So this is something I've never taught you guys. I'm never going to be teaching you guys because I don't do it actively. I've done this method. I put a Pitbull Yin Yang necklace up on Amazon like a week and a half ago, and it's selling several already. And I didn't even put like a full product description on my Amazon thing. I just followed a little bit of stuff that she taught in the find keyword stuff, put them in my title, put them in my tags and different things, and it started ranking. So I did almost all of it wrong, and it still started to work. So you don't need to be some advanced SEO person. And if you are an advanced SEO person, you're not going to probably learn anything out of the SEO tips. I'm just going to be honest with you. But if you're like me and you don't know a lot of SEO, this is all the stuff that you need to rank and make sales, and I can improve it because I've done it. And now, step 5, launch on Amazon. You're going to start with Amazon, no doubt, because it's the biggest. It's the biggest behemoth that's got more traffic than all these other sites combined. Amazon SEO tips. Rachel's been doing Amazon since even before on-demand. The traditional go source a product over in China, yada, 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 figure out what's selling with other competitors. The stuff that was super popular like 2.5, 3 years ago and still works to this day. But, you know, we're taking out all the bad stuff. We don't have to worry about inventory. You don't have to worry about scaling. If your ads start to work on the campaigns, you don't have to shut it off because your inventory flow from China has been cut off. So Amazon works even better in this on-demand marketplace because you can scale when they're starting to do things and Amazon's starting to promote your products for you. This video over here is going to show you how to get reviews. There is like complete freebie ones from friends and family. There's ways to get into review networks that are completely compliant with Amazon TOS. There's ways to get power reviewers to actually review your product. There's ways to get people to put video reviews of your product. I don't recommend, just like she doesn't recommend the products, doing every single step of that until your product starts selling. Selling organically, because I have most of my products that sell, they don't have reviews yet, but they sell a lot. And then once you get reviews, then maybe go get another power reviewer, get a video up on there, and Amazon's going to bump your ranking up and up and up. But the goal of the system is least amount of work possible. And then once something's working, you scale it up, and she's going to teach you how to scale it up in lots of different ways. You can do discount code-based launches. There's free codes, different things that if you do anything with paid ads, you probably know how to do all this stuff. And it only costs like $5 to get a bunch of different people to review a product and get a bunch of sales started and going in. Post-sponsored ads. This is something really cool that I think the PPC junkies like me are going to get a lot of cool stuff out of, because you can run Amazon product ads. Literally, if you've got a winning product, doesn't matter if it's a shirt, a necklace, a mug, anything out there that's worked on PPC, put the same product up on Amazon and run it to the search terms and the different networks on there, and then fulfill it the same way through the same on-demand networks that you're fulfilling with the first place. This is another way to scale. Rachel's going to give you the basics of how to go through this, how to get the right keywords, whether you should do broad, exact, and all those different things. And I wouldn't call Rachel a PPC expert. I'd call myself a decent PPC guy with Facebook. I'm not an Amazon PPC master. I'm good at running PPC to Amazon. But this is a whole different ballgame here. It's where you're actually putting a product on Amazon that's worked anywhere else before, or even hasn't worked. As you can see, the ugly design did well. And just running a sponsored ad to it is just another way to scale. She's got a couple different ads in there. I don't think she shows you too far in depth of each different things, but she gives you the basic of how to set up your campaigns, from not having a campaign up there at all to what terms to bid on, how much to bid, and all that. And she's ran several profitable ads. So it's definitely something that you want to learn. Now let's for the section. Now, like I said, it's easing into this method, and then once a product's selling, once the reviews are getting in there organically, then you invest in getting more reviews so you can bump your stuff up better. Then if it's really selling well, you can get a bulk order of mugs, or get a bulk order of shirts, or get a bulk order of necklaces, or whatever you need to do, and then ship it up to FBA so that you can get the Amazon Prime actually on your listing, and you can sell several more. Rachel actually knows how to get the Amazon Prime on your listing without even sending to FBA, and she talks about that. This is like a 14-minute video, and it's going to kind of go over when to send to FBA, when to not send to FBA, the pros and cons. And I'll be honest with you, we do better delivery of products like mugs, for example, with our foam packaging and getting them there on time than Amazon does, because they put them in lower quality mailers. So we don't actually love FBA unless we have to use it, but FBA is really good to get a lot of sales because that Prime button helps. So she's going to teach you how to do all that stuff every step of the way. So when you do get some winners, which you probably have something left over the last several years of maybe doing e-commerce, that you can just slap back up on there. It'll start to rank, it will start to sell, and then you can source it even cheaper and push it over to FBA, and you can scale up to a really big, massive amounts. Etsy, eBay, Shopify, everything that she does on all those different sites, best practices on each one, how to get these products up on each and every single one step by step so that you're not lost along the way. You're going to see her do it on every single site. She makes money on every single site. Her actual account on Etsy has tons of reviews. I think every single one, but maybe one is a 5-star review too. So she's really good at this. Processing the orders, how to get everything through the dropship program, which is free to start. So there's not anything that you're going to have to pay for that. You're just going to process your orders in. How to set the listings up is covered in the previous ones so that you keep a positive Amazon account. You keep positive accounts with every single one of these networks. Then as you grow and put more products in, they're going to rank stuff higher and higher and higher for you. So scaling up, she's got a few systems where you can get a lot of stuff on here. Most of that is just done at the design level, getting ugly designs that work that you can get out quick, getting designs that you can scale from one dog to another dog to another dog. The same stuff that we followed for years with paid traffic, it's the same stuff that works over on this different network. Now, here's the cool parts, case studies. Let me get some water here. Now, Rachel does some really cool stuff. Like pillowcases, she does a couple sets. Not couple sets, it's kind of cool to say that. Where she's selling like a, I don't want to go into too much of the stuff that's in the case studies, but you kind of get where a couple things have. You've probably seen me with the mugs before where I do a couple set of a Pitbull mom mug and a Pitbull dad mug, and then you just fulfill them individually. That works really, really well on Amazon. It works really, really well on Etsy. It works really, really well on eBay. And she's done a couple different pillowcases, a couple different sets that she's scaled from design to design to market. And then she scales it from platform to platform to platform and scoops up all this huge amounts of profit and sales without paying anything for ads. Here's another case study of one where I sold about 500 of a Pitbull mug, and I also repurposed it onto a necklace and different things. You've probably seen it over the last year or two. And then she took the same design, it was a good design, not a word text-based one, and she put it up on Amazon, and within like, I don't know, a month and a half or something, 54 sales, put it up on Etsy. I think she got like 6 or 7 sales, eBay, 4 or 5 sales. And it only took like 3 minutes of just something that we had laying around. And we were going to make like an extra, $1,000 or $2,000 in sales just in 3 minutes time, putting things up on different networks. Now here's the really cool one. I haven't done this myself, but Rachel gets to brag to me when she does this cool stuff, is capitalizing off of trends. We all know there's different trends out there. You've probably seen stuff in the news feed where it's a dad shirt, it's Father's Day right now, coming around the corner. So that's a really big one. Mother's Day just happened. Valentine's Day, New Year's, Christmas, holidays. There's trends that happen all the time. 4th of July is about to happen in the States. There's trends that are localized to everybody all around the world. Rachel does a really awesome job of capitalizing off of trends. She's like that mug that I showed you in the beginning of the presentation. That's a mug that's still selling every single week, but it was a Valentine's Day based mug. You are the luckiest guy in the world. I would love to be dating me. Sales were flying in when she was trend jacking it on Valentine's Day, and here we are. All right, it's June right now. Valentine's Day was in February. 4 months later, she's still getting several sales a week on a mug that she never spent any ads on, that she put up with the trend jack. Same thing's going on with Father's Day. She'll show you all those examples. She'll show you Mother's Day ones, Father's Day ones, holiday ones, Valentine's Day ones that all sell. Even when the trend's not happening, she's selling crazy amounts every single day of the Father's Day ones. And I know other people on Amazon are right now trend jacking because we fulfill mugs for other people. There is massive amounts of sales to be made with this. I'm talking thousands of units every single day of opportunity of sales just from what I know is going on in networks that I can see. So there's probably tons more. There is a huge amount of sales on trends and on Amazon for you. You're going to see every single design. I think it shows you like 5 or 6 in this trend case study alone that are all built with an app. She shows you the app and the design thing. So the design part is up here. How to find the best keywords, how to find the best designs, where she uses stock photos and designs. She builds every design down in this trend thing here, except for like one, all with that app. I think the app is like $3 to buy one time, and you got unlimited designs forever. You never have to pay for them again. So all that stuff is proven to work. She shows you the receipts, shows you the orders coming in, shows you orders from like 4 days ago when she made the video. She was showing you orders coming in that day, and even way more orders have came in for those actual things, because right now a trend is Father's Day sales. So that stuff works. It's working right now, makes thousands of dollars of profit. And as you can see with the Valentine's Day mug that she's still selling this week, it makes thousands of dollars profit later passively. So this is a really crazy method. There's no risk for it, and it's something that you really want to learn. And this is the last actual case study where she gets sales from stock photos. She focuses more on Etsy in this one and how she basically rotates out from one stock photo to another stock photo with a text-based design, spends no money on anything, tons of sales. She does it on pillowcases, does it on mugs, recycles the same, what I would think horrible looking design from product to product to product, and it just plain works. So this is a crazy method. There is no risk, no design cost after you buy like an app and you get stock photos. It really doesn't have to pay for anything. And once you learn how to rank products, once you learn the system, once you learn how to get the reviews, once you learn the flow of it, every product that you have laying around with a good design, you can get more sales out of. Every product you ever launch, whether it's on Gearbubble, Shopify, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even have to be an on-demand product. Once you know how to do this system properly, you can pick up more profitable sales on the biggest marketplaces on the world, which is Amazon, eBay, and places like that, and Etsy, because they just have massive amounts of traffic for you to take advantage of. So to help you take advantage of this system, I've compiled a really huge bonus, so I'm going to move over that tab. Bonus 1, we're going to give you a full year agency access to the Gearbubble Dropship program. This is going to get you access to our Gearbubble Dropship dashboard that we spent at least $500,000 developing, and it's bulletproofed over hundreds of thousands of orders of on-time delivered products. It has a full one-click integration to Shopify. So with the agency access, you can put 5 Shopify stores in there. Click one button, it sends your product over to the store. Click one other button, and it auto-fulfills all of your items. It's set it and forget it, and it also allows you to import unlimited products into Amazon. See, we have a couple different versions of the Gearbubble Dropship program, but they have fees with them. So like the free plan that she discusses in the actual program that you can import orders in, it's great, it works for you, but there's $1 per fee and you can only go up to so many products. So we're gonna get you a full year agency access. This is normally $97 a month, and we have a lot of people already on this plan. This is a very real value. It costs over $1,000 a year just to get access to this plan, and tons of people have it. So this gets you unlimited units a month. You can scale to as many orders as you can get with no per order fees. You can put unlimited SKUs up on Amazon, and you have full dropship integration for Shopify for 5 stores. So you can scale this and build pretty much as many brands as you're ever going to need. Okay, so it's a huge, huge bonus. Normally, like I said, this is $97 a month, and we're including a full year of it just as part of this actual product and bonus. So huge, absolutely crazy. You can check out the demo on that. It's so big we had to put even another demo for it. Bonus 2, beta license for our Amazon integration. As our Shopify integration is click simple. You upload a design on Gearbubble, click a button, and it moves it over to your Shopify store and you can collect orders. We want to make the same level of simplicity with Amazon integration. We just have to go through their TOS. The tech is there. We're going to automate it as much as humanly possible, from putting the product up to pulling all the orders in. They have a little bit of tweaks in their TOS, so we have to add a few different buttons and a few different things in it. But within 60 days, this thing's going to be nice, done, bulletproofed, and rolled out to you. I'll send you an email out. You'll get access to this. It's going to be just like our dropship program when it rolls out later. It's going to be a premium, high-priced, high deliverable product. You're going to get that first, and you're going to get it before everybody else, and you won't have to pay for it later. And it's probably going to cost the same as the Shopify integration. It's going to be expensive. So bonus 3, to cap it all off. With this method, we want to remove every piece of risk possible. You've already got the course, the proven system. You're going to get the dropship program, which is going to give you all the tech you need, remove all the fees you need, give you all the software and tech you need to scale this out and build as many brands as you like. And we want to give you the material costs and shipping credits for all your first items on us. It's $50. So Rachel talks a lot about mugs. The base cost for mugs, white mugs, is $4.95. So the first 10 mugs, so you can get this up, get your reviews, get the system going, and start scaling completely on us. So the whole bonus, absolutely huge, tons of proprietary software, real physical hard credits. You don't have any design costs with what she teaches you. You don't have to hold in the inventory. You don't have any ad costs. And now you don't even have any material costs until you're ready to start scaling. There is not a better bonus package possible. This is the most focused bonus on the low-hanging system. Every single piece of it was chosen just for this product. So to get access to it, it's a measly $297. The system's worth it. Several of our bonuses are worth more than that already. I highly suggest that you click the button, invest below, and realistically, all you have to do is sell 30 more products ever with the actual techniques that you learn in the system. And you're going to see several different items in the case studies that do that all the time, that have no ad costs and no design costs. So it's going to be very easy for you to get a return on this. And again, the bonuses alone are worth it. Click the button below. The bonuses will be delivered within 48 hours maximum from when you purchase. We're going to pull the list from JV Zoot every single night. You should get it within 24 hours, but max within 48 hours, you'll have all these bonuses. you'll get an email about your dropship account and we'll start adding in credits. Thank you very much for your time. Click the button below and I'll see you inside the low hanging system.